And one after another, Prime Minister Modi is speaking to Gulf country leaders to express a message of condemnation over strikes that have happened in their countries and also to check on the well-being of Indians. Prime Minister Modi now has spoken to the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Prime Minister Modi, as I told you, has condemned the attacks that's happened in Qatar and also thanked the Emir of Qatar for support and care of the Indian community. Previously, Prime Minister Modi has spoken with the Sultan of Oman. He's also spoken to the King of Jordan. Those conversations happened today. In the last few days, he's also spoken to, in fact, MBZ of UAE, to MBS of Saudi Arabia. And the messaging is similar here. India and the Indian government is looking out for the huge population of Indians who are currently in those countries. And the communication that's going on from government to government is also to check on the well-being of Indians who are currently in these Gulf nations, which have been seeing strikes. Aishwarya Paliwal is joining us with more details. So on this, Aishwarya, the Indian government sending out a message that they're committed to checking on every Indian who's currently in the Middle East in the midst of the West Asia conflict.
Well, definitely, Akshata, let me just tell you, in the last 48 hours, what has Prime Minister Modi done? It's UAE, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait and Qatar. So these are the places where we understand that there are lakhs of Indians who are working at the moment. Prime Minister Modi has taken a stock of what exactly is happening. And let me tell you from what we understand from our sources within the Bharatiya Janata Party, an assessment of what will happen in the next 48 hours. That's also something that the Indian government and Prime Minister Modi has done. And also making sure that the Indians in all these 8 places are safe and secure. That's also something that the government has been focusing on. So the last 48 hours have been extremely crucial. The next 48 hours, Akshata, let me tell you, will be even more crucial, especially with regards to those who are staying in these 8 places. Akshata.
Aishwarya, thanks very much for joining us with those details. So Prime Minister there speaking to heads of state of several of these other countries to check on the situation as far as Indians are concerned, but also importantly, the Indian government sending out a message of condemnation to these countries that have also seen missile strikes, drone strikes from Iran hitting largely US bases, in some cases casualties as well. Now, it's important to highlight that as far as India's diplomatic stand is concerned, they've taken a step where they've said that we are on the side of peace. The Indian government hasn't spoken on the killing of Khamenei, but has said that that India diplomatically stands for resolution of any conflict.